And for more on the role of social media this holiday shopping season, we're joined by Ari Zoldan, CEO of Quantum Networks. Ari, great to have you on the show again.
Nice to see you, Michelle.
So, Ari, social media clearly a big influencer in how we choose what we're going to spend our money on. But which social media site are marketers allocating the biggest chunk of their budget to?
So obviously it's the Facebook, Michelle. I mean, everyone's pouring an enormous amount of money into Facebook. In fact, marketers worldwide have parked 27.7% into Facebook ads.
Into Facebook alone?
Just Facebook alone, and then the balance, you have Tumblr, you have LinkedIn on the business side, but the lion's share is Facebook. And that's not a big surprise with about 1 billion users on the platform right now.
And what proportion of traditional marketing and advertising budgets is now going towards social media?
So overall, it's about 1/3. So you can imagine that's a massive chunk of money right there going into social media.
And does it really impact people's social buying habits? And to what degree?
So right now, I would say that, and I think the industry as a whole would say it's very much indirectly impacted. What we're talking about with social media, it's more of a branding play and more of a messaging. But as companies that we spoke about before, a company like...
Let's talk about the buy button, because apparently this has been one of the big obstacles. You're looking at something you may want to purchase, but there are too many steps before making that click to buy. And now Facebook and Twitter have cottoned on to this, and they're making it a 1 or 2 step process between, hey, I like this, now I've bought this.
Right, yeah, and that's the goal. If they could simplify and get it down to actually 1 step where they have your credit card information on the back end and the shipping address and the payment address, and you could literally, like, you know, as you like a post, you could go ahead and actually purchase a product.
Oh, so impulse shopping, very dangerous. As
Big
you
time.
like it, they've got your info before you know it, you own it.
Yeah, and you'll have boxes at your front lawn, you know,
right,
piling up overnight.
Now, speaking of wanting it, want, need, love, which is what WNELO stands for. I love that acronym. That is really shaking things up. About 200 retailers have signed on. Now, from the store process is one that you just look and buy with. They've sort of managed to secure this pay button thing quite smoothly. Why are they so successful?
I think that they've had a time to look at the e-commerce market, to look at the social media brands and seeing all the things that they were doing wrong. And they came into the market, I think, at the right, look, a lot of with technology and social media, it's being at the right time, at the right place. And I think they really...
Is WNELO a game changer?
It's not a game changer per se, but I definitely think that it's going to be changing the landscape ever so slightly.
Well, you know, according to Get Satisfaction, the #1 reason that people follow brands online or you go to social media is for special deals, discounts, promotions. How are retailers really channeling that this holiday season?
So I don't think they really know yet, and I think, you know, a lot of the stuff out there is what the industry is calling big data and business intelligence, and that's all the stuff behind a lot of the social media stuff that we're all doing right now. But I think next year we're going to be able to tie more of a direct correlation from social media advertising, social media branding, and tie it actually to e-commerce dollars. I think the past year has been about the collection of data, understanding it, and mining it.
And that collection of data, one of the big trends is personalization of products. How are retailers going to now target me personally, having this data on me, seeing my patterns on social media? Are they going to come up with a pair of shoes that Michelle McCory is going to love?
Yeah, there's no question. I mean, look, if they know your geographic location, if you check into a place on 47th Street, which the Diamond District right down the block, which I'm sure you do daily.
Nice.
Yeah. So but they're actually going to know the coordinates of what store you are at and some of the products that you've actually viewed, and then they're going to be able to tie that into your email address and tie that into your buying pattern, and they'll be able to target ads directly to you.
Well, let's talk a little bit about location-based services. There's been a bit of a decline with them with Foursquare.
Yeah.
But it's making a comeback, you say?
It's making a comeback. I think people were very concerned about the check-in features, about geographic targeting, and, well, you know, people have too much information about me, and what are they going to do with all this data? But I think Foursquare has been focusing recently about protecting your privacy, so people aren't that concerned. But I think with the convergence of big data, business intelligence, location-based services, the culmination of that is extremely powerful.
They do have a lot of information out on us. Now, Thanksgiving coming up, big trend amongst retailers to keep their stores open, and that has caused a bit of an uproar. We have a number of social media sites saying boycott shopping on Thanksgiving. They want people to spend time with family and friends and not be out at the stores. How likely is it that they'll succeed? Are the retailers worried?
Yeah, no, zero. It's chatter. It's chatter in the message boardrooms. It's cute, and it's a nice attempt to be able to get the retailers to close their doors, but it's never going to happen.
Not going to have any impact.
Zero.
Well, you know who does have impact is celebrities, and we're seeing a lot of that in social media. Very briefly, tell me how celebrities work with pushing products on social media.
So it's consumer product placement, where it used to be in television, you'd be sitting on a set, or you'd have a Coca-Cola or a Starbucks by you. Now there's value in Lindsay Lohan or Kim Kardashian tweeting about the product or a new kind of dress that she just wore. So there's value there, and you could actually peg it to a certain dollar amount based on purchases. So there's interesting value there.
Well, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery.
Yeah.
All right.
There you
Well,
go.
happy shopping. Thank you so much. Ari Zoldan, CEO of Quantum Network.